Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Artilleros. So here we are again, another Arsenal loss, and another video of Dan ranting about it. Obviously this is a game that we absolutely did not want to lose. Obviously the North London derby against Spurs, which we did lose 2-0. Just outplayed, outclassed, schooled by them, to be honest. Once they were 1-0 up, once any Jose Mourinho team goes 1-0 up, they sit back and they hit you on the counter, and we can't score anyway at the best of times, so we're not going to break down the Jose Mourinho bus. Since we were 1-0 down, obviously the Son goal was unstoppable, but him getting into that position was stoppable, and we let him get into the position. But once he fired the shot, it was always going to be a goal. And then Harry Kane gets his obligatory goal. He scores against us every time for some reason. So pretty pissed off about it, to be honest. It's another signal of just how far we've fallen now that we're allowing Spurs of all teams to kind of beat us quite comfortably. I think I'm not going to go into how overblown everyone's opinion is on Spurs, but they're a good team at the moment. Jose Mourinho is getting them over the line, I guess. They're not going to win the league. No, absolutely not. Liverpool's going to win this league. But as far as Arsenal's concerned, it's just diabolically bad at the moment. There's players on that first team that should not be playing for Arsenal anymore. Willian, don't want to see him at Arsenal anymore. I don't want to see him play anymore. It's not the Willian from Chelsea. He's just so crap now. Most of our back line's crap. Gabriel's obviously our best player. He's been our best player since he's joined. Partey as well. Unfortunately, he's injured again. For me, it's a player issue. The players just don't seem to be bothered. Aubameyang doesn't seem to be bothered. Lacazette just can't score to save his life. Pepe is just, he's suspended at the moment because he headbutted someone, but he's not doing great either. We don't have any leaders in the team. We don't have anyone pushing their teammates to improve. We see, midweek we always see photos of them smiling and training and stuff. It's great. Like, it's good that you're all mates with each other, but Jesus, can you just improve and start playing better, please? For me, it's getting to the point now where it's just chuck the kids on. Like, what have you got to lose at this point? We've lost 15 games in a row, it feels like. Why don't we just chuck the kids on? Players or kids that are gonna be happy and pumped and excited to be on that pitch representing Arsenal, getting their chance. At least they'll have fire and, the desire to actually do stuff. I want to see Smith Rowe start. I want to see Saka start. Saka's been starting. He didn't have a good game against Tottenham, but I want to see him starting. I want to see Martinelli start, obviously, but he's only just coming back from injury. I don't know. I just want to see some of the kids start. It's got to the point now. It's like, what have we got to lose? My problem with Arteta is he's not changing anything. He'll change, he'll put Aubameyang up front, he'll put Aubameyang on the left, he'll play Lacazette, or he'll play Nketiah. He'll have Lacazette as Cam. That was a weird one for me. We've got Ozil, for God's sake. We've got a prized Cam, number 10, and we're not even playing him. He's just sticking with Willian as well for some weird reason. David Luiz, I don't want to see him in the Arsenal shirt again. But the positives with Arteta for me is he's had one transfer window and he's brought two players in that are our best players, Partey and Gabriel. For me, that's more than enough. What's the word? Patience. He's earned my patience for now. And I don't know. I think I want to end this video by talking about the fans and social media, and especially Twitter. There's so much crap flying around on Twitter at the moment, on Arsenal Twitter. It's not even funny anymore. Don't like it. I don't like people shit talking about the club. I don't like people constantly bitching and complaining. Complaining about the players, complaining about the coaches, complaining about the owners, complaining about everything about the club. Like, fair enough, we are all unhappy, we are all pissed off, we are all not satisfied with how things are at the moment. But Jesus, shut the hell up. I expect shit talk from fans of other clubs. Man United fans especially, they think that they're 3 levels above us, and they're not. I keep telling them that they're just as shit as we are, but they don't seem to listen or want to understand, even though we're both in the Europa League now. But I don't expect it from my own fellow fans. Sure, 5 minutes after we've lost the game, of course, that player was crap, and this was crap, Arteta, what was he doing, blah blah blah. Fair enough, but not constantly. I don't want to constantly go on Twitter to finding something else to complain about. It's like, hey, we get it, jeez, like, we get it. Like, you know, you almost want to turn around and say, you know, no one's forcing you to be a fan of the club, but, you know, you love the club, you know, you support the club. But that also means that you are there for the club when we're going through bad times. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be completely comfortable celebrating a trophy win in the future, touch wood that there is one. Then I look to my left and there's a guy that's celebrating next to me who I know has spent the last 20 years daily complaining and bitching about the club. It's like, well, you know, it's like, kind of, what right do you have to celebrate a win when all you've done on a daily basis is bitch about the club? Owners, fair enough, the owner is crap, he's not putting any of his money into the club, he's taking money out of the club, fair enough. But there's nothing we can do about it. And people think, oh, the fans need to rise up, and well, what would you want us to do? Go grab pitchforks and go down to the Emirates and, you know, force them out of the club physically? We can't do that. You know, there's nothing we could do about it. We could boycott this store, you know, but that's never going to happen. That's never going to work. So, you know, people talking about, oh, if you trust the process, then you're not an Arsenal fan. Well, the hell am I supposed to do exactly? Arteta's like 9 months into his first managerial job. If you thought that he was going to come into Arsenal Football Club, immediately click and immediately have us winning game after game after game, then, like, you're sorely mistaken. Because I remember I made videos when we just appointed Arteta, and I said then that we will lose games, that it's not going to happen overnight, that things are going to get probably worse before they get better, because he inherited a bad squad and he inherited a bad system. We have loads of players in the team now who are not good enough to play for Arsenal, and on huge wages. So not only are they not good enough to play Arsenal, but we can't get rid of them, because no one's going to want to spend the money on the wages. No one's going to want to buy players that are not that good. You know, I don't see another team offering Willian or Luiz or Mustafi the wages that they're on right now. So we're stuck with them. So the fact that everyone just thinks, oh, well, we've lost a few games now, you know, we're 15th or whatever the hell we are, like, Arteta needs to leave. We can get Pochettino in, we can get the world's best manager in, and it's still not going to change the fact that we still have the same players, we still have the same problems. Like, no, it's not going to magically just click and everything's going to be great. So, you know, you're very ignorant if you think that somebody's just going to come in and it's just going to click and it's just going to be brilliant. sunshine. You know, it's not. It was always going to get worse before it got better. Arteta needs at least 2 more transfer windows. I think that he wasn't back fully last summer. If we'd gone out, I think we'd be in a much better position than we are in right now. I would love to know whether the Willian deal was his idea or whether it was Edu's. I've got a funny feeling it was Edu's. I'm slightly worried about Edu getting a little bit more too much control over transfers. I want Arteta dictating who we buy and who we sell, because he's the one that trains them. He's the one that, you know, sees them play day in day out. Edu's up in the fucking sky somewhere, sipping his champagne or whatever. He doesn't know what players fits into the squad or not. Arteta does, so let him decide. As you can tell, I'm a bit angry. There's so many things at the moment that's toxic about Arsenal. Sometimes it's difficult to breathe. I just don't like fans thinking that if you're trusting Arteta, that somehow you're not real Arsenal fans. It's like, that's bollocks. Like, what the hell are you expecting? The board are not going to sack him. He's 9 months into his tenure. You know, we're not Man United. And we shouldn't be Man United. Man United are in a terrible position as we are. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has had, like, what, 2 years now? Well, let's just give Arteta 2 years. If after a year and a half, let's say the end of 2021, and we're still crap, and we're still bottom of the table, fair enough. I'll be the first person to say, yep, we've given him enough time. We've given him, what, 3 or 4 transfer windows, and he's done nothing. Let's get rid of him. Like Ole needs to go for me. So if Arteta gets to Ole's position, sure, I'll be up for him going, but not less than a year into his fucking career. Like, come on. Like, you know, I think that's the trouble with modern football now, is it's all FIFA now, Football Manager. You know, something's not working for a few minutes, just get rid of it, just change it. Like, you can't do that in real life. Now I can only see it getting worse. We've got a really tough Christmas run coming up. I think Chelsea, Burnley. I think we've got Burnley next. It's just, you know, it's going to get worse before it gets better. People talking about us getting relegated, that's bollocks in my opinion. We're not going to get relegated. It's just such word, but we're 7 points from the drop zone in December. Like, let's just give it like 3 or 4 more months first before we start worrying about that. Getting really sick of these videos, to be honest. It'd be nice to have a win and talk about something positive, but it is what it is. So yeah, sorry about the one, guys. Sorry about swearing as well. It is what it is. Let me know what you thought about the Spurs game. Let me know what you think the state of Arsenal is. What do you think the answer is? Do you think it is Arteta's fault? Do you think it's the players' fault? Do you think it's Conte's fault? I think it's a mixture of all 3. Although I have more leeway for Arteta than I do with Conte or the players. Yeah, just let me know what you think. I always reply. So look forward to another video for the Burnley game after next week. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Have fun, and I'll see you next time. Adios.